If you're like me and you shoot on a Lumix full frame camera, this is the S5 II that I'm currently shooting on, and you've been stuck with the kit lens, then you're going to want to watch this video because there's one lens that you can buy and just forget the rest. It's literally the only lens you'll ever need again. The only beef I really have with the kit lens is that it's a variable aperture. So when you zoom in, you lose a lot of light and it's just not gonna work for me. I recently shot a music video for a band called Gapher. And we had one day to shoot that video, so I knew I needed a lens that was versatile enough to go everywhere with me. I didn't feel like changing out lenses because I simply didn't have enough time. And this lens right here, you guys already kind of know what it is, I'm sure. It's the new 24-60 f2.8. This thing is fucking awesome, guys. I won't get into the science of why this lens is badass, but for obvious reasons, it's badass because it's an f2.8, 24-60. It's fairly lightweight. I think it comes in, let me double check just to make sure. It's 544 grams and the kit lens is 350 grams. That's really not a massive difference. That's only a 194 gram difference right there. And to be honest with you, that's not a lot of added weight for that constant f2.8 aperture. My impulse purchase saved the entire video, and I don't even know if the band knows this, but I was literally not supposed to use this. I was going to save my money. I was having a hard time justifying the price because you know, I was on a budget, and I'm so glad I made the purchase because this lens single-handedly saved the video. You might be asking yourself, it's only f2.8, but to be honest with you, that's plenty of light for me. That aperture is perfect. You know, it allows me to get things in focus. I was using autofocus the entire time. I didn't have a first AC or anything like that like I wanted. So with that being said, I couldn't focus pull on my own. So I relied on the autofocus. By the way, the Lumix crushed it even in low light. I know a lot of people hate on the autofocus on this camera, but it's honestly really good. It was super reliable the whole time. I'm not saying it didn't mess up, but this lens's autofocus performance specifically, I didn't notice any issues with it. It nailed focus every single time when I needed it most. You know, it has the custom button on it. I didn't use it, but I just love that it has that. And again, it's not too heavy. So the entire shoot, you know, I have my camera rigged up right now. It didn't feel too heavy. I was able to shoot an entire day. There was literally so many times where I went from literally 24 and then I needed to get to 60 real quick for another shot because I was shooting multiple, you know, I was doing like a close-up, I was doing a wide shot. This is more so of just my first impressions of the lens, using it, actually putting it through its paces. But there's channels out there that get scientific, like I said. They'll test the optics, you know, what's the sharpness look like, how's the autofocus performance and all that good stuff, the distortion. So I definitely recommend you go look at those videos if you care about that stuff. But for me, if the lens looks good, that's all I care about, right? To my eye, does it look good? And I really love the way this lens renders colors. It seems very sharp. And again, the autofocus performed stellar. I literally was using this lens. There's another video that I shot for Gapher within a 3-day period. Yeah, we shot 2 videos, by the way. But within that 3-day period, I used this thing with my ISO set to 4000. I was in a dark tunnel and this thing was actually capturing my subject that was in the abyss of darkness in a tunnel. Like literally you couldn't see him, and I saw a yellow box around him. So the fact that, you know, my camera and this lens were able to capture him still and keep that area in focus was honestly insane. I mean, what more do you want out of a freaking lens, guys? Like, this thing is insane. There's really no purpose to make this video other than to show off the lens and say how cool it is and show you guys the Gapher video that I shot because I'm proud of it. We literally shot it in one day. We had 3 days total to shoot 2 videos and we made it work with no budget, literally. So I was proud of it. And also, sometimes I just get impressed by certain equipment, and this lens impressed me. It really did. And trust me, I had a return label prepared to ship it back because I'm like, hey, I shot my video or videos. Now I can send it back to B&H, and I just couldn't find myself to do it. It's just that good of a lens. If you're a Lumix shooter like me, you literally should just buy this lens and just forget everything else. Save your money. Don't go crazy. Don't go buying like the Pro Series lenses or anything like that. This is fine. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Let me talk shit on it real quick because I made a mistake at the beginning. I think I called this the 24-60 kit lens. This is a 20-60 f3.5, and that's where I will talk a little shit on this, okay? So we'll have some negative here. I know some people like negativity. This is missing 4 millimeters, okay?